right, welcome back everybody to Rolling with the Flow. I'm your hostess Gigi. Unfortunately, my co-host Annie can't be with us tonight, but I do have a special guest with us. This is Becky of Be Yes Studios. Do you want to introduce yourself, Becky? Even though I just did?
I'm Becky. I am the owner and artist for BS, formerly Lil B Designs, formerly Deck Studios.
It's a bit of jumping, but understandable. So before we get down to business to defeat the Huns, um, how about you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I was born and raised in Michigan. Still live in Michigan. No longer in my hometown. Um, I have a fiance and a 5-year-old daughter. She just started kindergarten this year with all the craziness that is school this year. Um, I have 3 super adorable cats,
Yay, kitties!
and I like to do arts and crafts and all that other fun stuff whenever I have free time, as
Sounds
if I
good.
have much of it.
Yeah, yeah, it's understandable, working full time and being a mom and then running a business as well. That's very little time to do any of the extra stuff you want to do. But
Yep.
now that we have learned a little bit about you, when did you decide you wanted to run your own business?
I never really had like an official time where I made a decision on it.
Hmm.
Uh, I saw a friend that did an artist alley, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's something you can do? That's awesome! I want to do it too." So I decided to give it a try, and it's just kind of gone from there.
Nice. Okay. Um, and I'm guessing this is more of a side thing and not necessarily a full-time gig going on right now.
Right.
Right.
My full time job is as a computer programmer, and my art stuff is my side hustle.
Makes sense. So, yes, everyone has that something that they want to share with the world. How about you tell us a little bit about how you came up with the ideas of what you wanted to sell?
I just kind of go with things that I like, things I'm interested in at the time. I started with a lot of crochet and doing cute things. And while I still love both of those, I don't have as much fun doing them. So things have slowly transitioned into other things. And these days, I'm making candles with my mom. And then I make bath bombs and nail polish on my own. And there's like all kinds of other crafty things that I want to make too.
Okay, that's pretty neat. Definitely need to get me some new nail polish. So, how did you decide to market yourself and this new business?
I don't really. I fail at marketing.
Marketing is difficult. Definitely takes a lot of research and energy, to say the least.
Yeah, mostly I just kind of do stuff in person at conventions and hope. And I've tried doing the internet thing, and I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying.
You're trying, and that's what matters. That's what counts, Just keep trying, and pretty sure you'll get to where you need to be. Um, it's a shame that conventions are down right now because I'm sure that makes it a lot more difficult to market yourself.
Yes, definitely.
So, how did you know that you had a well, I guess you already kind of went over that you just started doing things with your mom and something that you found interesting. Um, so, how about you tell us about balancing material costs and making sure you sell your product to cover these said costs?
Um, well, a lot of it is I do a lot of math. Um, so I'll take like an ingredient for something costs say $5 for a pound, and I use the entire pound to make it. but I can make 50 things for that 1 pound. So $5 for 50 items. That's 10 cents
Yeah.
per item for cost. Um, so it'd be a lot more than just the one thing, but say that's 10 cents for the cost. And then um, if it took me, say, 10 hours to make that 1 pound of stuff into something, um, then I would say, well, I want to pay myself whatever amount per hour and add that into that 10 cents. And
Okay.
then online, officially, they say you should take your your time and materials cost and double it for wholesale and then triple or quadruple for retail.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of take those numbers and kind of look and see what things go for on Etsy or just other like big websites and say, okay, this is what my calculations come up with. This is what people seem to be willing to pay and try and balance it from there. So it's not going to be um, something that people are going to think is overpriced,
Mm-hmm.
but um, also pays for all the work that I actually put into making the thing.
Wow, that was a lot of information, very in depth and detailed, and I feel like that'll definitely help somebody else out who's looking to start their business. Um, Sounds like you've got a very strong grasp of that side of, the business and everything. It's just you need a little assistance with maybe marketing. Um, but other than that, yeah, that's good, strong business knowledge there.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm great with numbers, so I got that going for me.
that is good. So, how has it been handling any setbacks that may have occurred? And is it hard to sometimes stay positive when facing such setbacks?
Definitely. I'm a perfectionist, so I am like extremely hard on myself.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, and I was actually about for like the number of years that I've been doing the artist alley thing, I was about halfway to now when I found out that I was pregnant. I was like, well, I
Oh,
can't be doing all this heavy lifting and stuff that
yeah.
I kind of need to do. Um, and like what if I was at a convention and went into early labor or something
Mm-hmm.
and then I wasn't like near my hospital? So, that was definitely a big setback. But, after about a year, I was like, I am so ready to get back into this thing. Like, I miss all my weird people and I miss seeing all the people get so excited over my products and stuff. And just like kind of thinking about that just made it easier to get back into it.
That's pretty amazing. I bet that's a great feeling to have. Um, I know I don't necessarily sell things or I'm a great artist or anything at conventions, but I do help with events, and I just love seeing the people return for, said events and just the environment and the con family. It's just a great feeling, and definitely get that. That's a nice way to stay positive.
Yeah,
So,
especially getting repeat customers.
yeah, definitely. So, where do you see your business going in the future? Where would you like to see it going in the future?
Well, ideally, I'd like for it to become like this huge thing that everybody knows what it is and they're all excited for it.
Hmm.
But, um, if I can get even a fraction of that, that would be awesome. If I could just get like big enough to support myself on just my art business,
Hmm.
that would make me super happy.
Yeah, I bet. That's a pretty big dream for a lot of people, I'm sure. I guess hopping back to the whole convention thing, since most conventions have been canceled in some capacity this year due to COVID, how has that affected your business?
For the most part, I got kind of lucky because the conventions that I applied for earlier in the year, um, I actually got denied for them.
Hmm.
So it just seemed kind of like dumb luck because I got denied for them instead of having to deal with all the cancellations later, like so many other people have. Um, so I was like, I kind of had that head start in I don't have any conventions that I can do. So I guess in a way I was kind of already planning for that
Gotcha.
and trying to figure out what I could do. And that was actually when I started working on my rebranding again, becoming Be Yes instead of Little B Designs.
So you want to tell us a little bit about that shift in little b to be yes, like
Yes.
the idea.
So um, I think it was a little more than a year ago now. I redid my logo for Little B Designs, and as I was designing it, I came up with the idea of Be Yes. I was like, well, I changed the name to Little B Designs not that long ago. I don't think I should change the name. And so I just kind of like set it in the back of my mind until the beginning of this year. Um, and after having it sit for an entire year, I was still thinking about it. I was like, this feels um, like it'll portray me better than Lil B Designs
Hmm.
because Lil B is, I'm little and my name starts with a B, but BS is a play on my initials, which are BS.
Okay.
So when you say it slow, you can get BS. So
Yeah.
I kind of got it from there. And my logo is actually my initials, BS, kind of like in an in-string configuration twice back to back.
Yeah. It looks pretty neat. I do like how it comes together very nicely, and the color combination is really nice too.
Thank you.
So, what advice do you have for anybody watching the stream, or not the stream? Sorry, so used to streaming the video right now. If they were to start their own business.
Probably the biggest thing is don't give up. There's going to be setbacks no matter what. You're going to be hard on yourself. Um, the, I guess the um, famous internet words, haters going to hate.
It's
You're
true.
always going to have somebody that's going to complain, someone that's going to say something is stupid. There's always going to be someone out there that doesn't like what you do.
Okay, folks. So, per usual for us, we had some technical difficulties. Discord had been giving us issues for a while with the video chat. So we've got a lot of skipping and whatnot, which is why you see photos of myself and Becky instead of our actual video footage. Luckily, the audio worked well enough. Seems that Discord has had an update since then, and it should be better for video chat rooms and whatnot. But in the end, what Becky was just trying to say is, you know, just be you, be strong, and keep at it, more or less. But that is going to conclude our video for today. Thank you for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.